two people in here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that is in the chat. Diego, shout out to you. That I see you that you were in the chat. I know that you're ready for Marvel Secret Invasion. Guys, yet again here, if you are new here to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, and like this stream. It would be much appreciated. Guys, that we're going to be doing streams every week at 2 a.m. Eastern Time for Marvel Secret Invasion. As you all know, this is a 6-episode series. I'm super excited. I actually have the Marvel Secret Invasion, Nick Fury main title theme playing in the background. I have it low enough where hopefully the stream won't be taken down. It's on loop. I'm going to be playing that in the background until the episode 1 releases. Of course, it'll drop at 3 a.m. And also, again, here, if you've been here a part of the channel before, and if you haven't, how I do watch parties here is I can't share the screen, of course, due to copyright, but I will do a 3, 2, 1 countdown when the episode drops at 3 a.m., and that way you can pull up Disney Plus on your end while I'm playing it on my end, and this is how we kind of like do a reaction together, and this is how we kind of do watch parties here. I actually usually I usually take a minute as the episode drops because I actually record my Patreon reactions while I'm actually live streaming. So usually how I'll do it is when the episode drops, I'll tell everybody, guys, I'm like, usually I usually don't pay attention to the chat as much when I'm actually watching the episode because I'm actually recording for Patreon. Usually I'll wait to talk after with you guys about the episode once I'm done. Once the episode is done and once I'm done kind of, doing my reaction for Patreon, I'll like stop the reaction. I'll like engage with you guys in the chat of like what I liked about the episode and kind of like ask you guys what you guys liked about the episode. So definitely, if you guys are interested, definitely go check out my Patreon at the Heroverse because I will have full episode reactions up on Patreon literally after I am done with the stream. The episode for Marvel Secret Invasion episode 1 will be up on Patreon. So definitely go check out my link, of course, in the stream because that will take you directly to my link tree, which then that will take you directly to my Patreon. It's $5 a month, guys. I think it's definitely a good deal that you guys get all access to my movie reactions, my TV series reactions for the price of $5 a month. And I definitely think it's worth it because once you guys see how I like record my, full on episode reactions, I have a whole layout that looks really sick, and I have like my screen in the corner, and you guys get picture, you guys get volume, and you guys are kind of like actually like in a way watching it with me. It's like even more of like, oh my god, you're actually in it watching it with me than me doing the watch parties here. But I like how I can give you guys that extra kind of fun content that of course I can't give you due to copyright of me showing it on YouTube. But I wanted to make it where you guys could still have access to it behind the Patreon wall of $5. But like I said, you guys get access to movie reactions and TV series reactions, and it's super fun also because you don't see the chat going, and it's really cool what I do over on Patreon where you guys actually get to like see it, and it's like you're watching it with me from my perspective. So it's super fun. Definitely go check it out. It's down, like I said, in the description of the stream. And if you're new here, I would love it, like I said again, to subscribe to my channel and put on those notifications so you guys can come back here each week for these watch parties. It's super fun. Definitely let me know if it's too loud, the main theme playing in the background for Marvel Secret Invasion. I can turn it down. It should be fine, but let me know if you guys can hear it too. You said geek, you said woo, you said woohoo, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Hi, you said Otto, you said hi, will this show be like Andor and Secret Invasion will show a different side of the MCU? Yes, Otto, this Secret Invasion, from what I've been hearing, and even the storyline of Secret Invasion, for people that aren't familiar, is a very big event in the comic books. And I can already tell that Marvel's doing their own spin on it, but this is going to be very big going forward in the MCU. Like, the events of Secret Invasion for this show there's gonna be big you know, there's going to be a big kind of, you know, change in Marvel due to them doing this storyline, you know, in the MCU. Like, there's going to be a big change in the universe, and I'm really excited. Like, this is going to be a big, you know, moment for the MCU. Like, this is going to be crazy. Like, the aftermath of what this is going to cause. So it's definitely going to be crazy, and it's definitely going to be dark. You can tell that they have the spy thriller vibes going. They also got the Winter Soldier vibes going. This is just going to be a very fun series. Like I said, the comic books are really the comic. There was a recent Secret Invasion run that I actually have all of the you know, Cap. I already literally have my thinking Cap for this one series. Haha, let's go, Zach. Yeah, Cap. I literally have my thinking Cap on. Yeah, seriously, bro. Like, I can't wait, because we're not gonna know who's a Skrull, and that's what I love about the Secret Invasion storyline in the comics. But like I said, there was a recent, you know, they did a recent, you know, comic book line again of Marvel Secret Invasion. They did like another, you know, issue of that, which I actually have all the issues, which I'll show you guys right now. Let me pull out my comics real quick of Marvel Secret Invasion. Pull all these out real quick. If you guys haven't done so already, I definitely suggest you guys go pick this up, because this line is really good for Secret Invasion. Real quick. I'm gonna show it off, because I wish I need to like get my comic books on display. I would love to, but this is it right here. I'm actually gonna put them in order because they weren't in order before. But this is them. I'm actually gonna turn this down a little bit, like to like 40, so it's not a little bit, because it was a little too loud. Let me know if you guys could hear it though. But this is the new line of Secret Invasion right now, guys. I got it all. Like, I read this stuff because I like to, like, bro, it's so freaking awesome. Like, I like to kind of like read, because I've read the other issues of Secret Invasion, and I like how they do different things usually, but it's the same tone of like, okay, like the Skrulls invaded, but like there's different stories each time they do the Secret Invasion, you know, storyline. And that's what I love, is that, you know, people can't hate on the MCU for doing their interpretation of Secret Invasion, because every time they do Secret Invasion in the comics, it's usually different. They do a little different spin on it. So this is the new line, like I said, of Marvel Secret Invasion. Definitely go get it, guys. Like, it's crazy, the new line of Marvel Secret Invasion. It's so good. Like, so that's why I did kind of like a light reading to get ready for this series. And I definitely recommend you guys go out to your local comic book shops, I bet you, if you go to Barnes and Noble, I think they actually have this whole in a novel. Like, they actually have the whole like comic book in a novel. Like, they have all of the each issue in a book. So that's the best thing about it, because I actually couldn't find the Devil's Reign. Like, there was some issues that I missed out on. I actually had to buy like the graphic novel. I had to get the book that had all of the different issues in that, like all of that storyline issue in one book. So definitely you probably could go do that if you can't, because usually if you don't get a comic right away once it comes out, you miss out on that like specific issue. But the thing I love about it is once they're done with a specific, you know, storyline, they'll put it in a novel book, and all the issues from that series, from that line, will be in a book. Who do you think will be Venom? Who do you think will be Venom? Wait a second, I fucked up. You said, is it Jim? I don't want to say your name wrong. Is it Jimiggy? Jimiggy? If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. You said, hi, what's up? How's it going? Who do you think will Venom be in Spider-Man game? Who do I think Venom will be in the Spider-Man game? I think it's gonna be Kraven. I know that's probably a crazy thing for me to put out that theory, but Insomniac Games said they're gonna do something different, and I do think it will be Kraven the Hunter. Personally. I think it's gonna be Kraven due to the sheer size of Venom. I think it's gonna be Kraven. Dude, I'm geeking out. I don't wanna sound like I'm ahead of the game, but I have a Deadpool Secret Wars comic book. Comic book. Okay, Secret Wars comic book. Let's hope that Marvel is going on the right path with this series. Yeah, I dude. Dude, oh my god, I'm really excited to see what they do. Although I'm thinking they're going to do a Super Scroll, but might have the powers of just the recent superheroes in MCU. Dude, I know they are going to do a Super Scroll in here. I know that for a fact because we saw the Super Scroll. We got 8 people in here. Definitely, like I said, go like the stream, guys. Much appreciated. And again, here, if anybody's new here, welcome to my watch parties. Like, I'm gonna go over it again. How I do watch parties here is that I won't be showing any footage for Marvel Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion once the episode drops. But I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown so you guys can pull it up on your Disney Plus and we can watch it at the same time. But we're going to be doing watch parties every week at 2 a.m. Eastern time, so definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. The goal is to get to 800 subs, so definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm excited to see what that Super Scroll, like what powers he'll be having, you know what I mean? Because I saw him stretch at one point, and I know we don't have Mr. Fantastic, but that'd be really cool if, like, that somehow he got that ability from Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. Either way, I'm wondering how long tonight's episode's going to be. Let me know down in the comments below, like, how long, like, down in the chat, how long do you think tonight's episode will be? Let me know. MJ, you said which OG Avenger gonna be Skrull this whole time? Dude, I have no clue, MJ, which OG Avenger is gonna be a Skrull. I have no clue. Nighthawk, what's up? How's it going? Like I said, I have no clue which OG Avenger is gonna be a Skrull. It'd be really crazy if, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. I'm counting Thor. I don't think so. Hulk. I don't think so. Of course, you know, Natasha, as we all know, is dead, so no. Tony is dead, so no. I would not be surprised if Rhodey is a Skrull. Like maybe Rhodey got misplaced back in Iron Man. I don't know, like, let's say back in, after Iron Man 3. He got replaced out or something. I have no clue. Or maybe since, you know, what is it? I can't remember. The old original Rhodey, maybe that's the MCU saying the new Rhodey, Don Cheadle, was that was when the Skrull switcheroo. Maybe that's when he turned into a Skrull. I have no clue. It's going to be very fun to see who is a Skrull, though. That's going to be super fun. Like I said, guys, we have 7 people in here. Definitely make sure to like the stream. I want to see 7 likes up there, so definitely make sure to like the stream. Jamigi, you said Hawkeye. That would be really cool if Clint ended up being a Skrull. That would be really cool. That would be cool. Geek, you said it would be nuts if they just make one of them someone who's been around forever. Yeah, I think we will see something like that, where, like, someone we've seen around forever we'll find out was a Skrull. That would be really cool. The possibilities are endless. Also, do you guys think we're going to be seeing Chloe Bennett back as her role as Daisy Johnson, aka Quake? Do you think we'll see, you know, Chloe Bennett show up in the series? Because she said that she wasn't in the series, but there's been a heavily rumored that she's going to be in the series. Do you think she will? I personally think if she doesn't show up here, I think she's going to show up in Captain America, personally. Because we know Sam Wilson is building up the Avengers in that movie. I think it's called Captain America World Peace, if I'm correct. Yeah, I think if I'm correct. And I think he's going to be, like, if Daisy Johnson isn't in here, I think we'll see her in Captain America, personally. Christine, yeah, hey Christine, how's it going? I hope I'm saying your name right. Let me know. Christine Goodwin, yeah, but if it's cool, I'm just gonna call you Christine. Hello, I am new here. Oh, how's it going? Definitely make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing watch parties every week at 2 a.m. so that way everybody can get in here and we can talk, you know, about our theories for Secret Invasion and just talk about kind of like our love for Marvel and upcoming projects. So definitely, you know, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to have you here. Although Brave New World, yes, that's the title. I don't really like the new title. I prefer New World Order, but it is what it is. I'm super excited for that movie. I'm a huge Captain America fan. For people that are new here, I love Captain America, so I'm really excited. MJ, which old man Steve Rogers gonna be a Skrull? That would be cool. That would be crazy if old man like no, bro. I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want that. I don't want it to be like Steve Rogers has been a Skrull all this time. Like the actual like Steve Rogers like never got out of the ice and it was like a Skrull that they found. Like no. I wouldn't want that. But that would be crazy though. That'd be crazy. MJ. Jamigi, you said who do you think will be a Squirrel Queen? I have no clue. I have no clue. That's the thing I love is like we don't know who is going to be a Skrull. We don't know. And if Marvel plays this right and makes it where like all of the OGs or some of the OGs that we know actually are Skrulls, that's gonna change everything. That's gonna change everything. So like the possibilities are endless. I'm super excited. Tonight's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be crazy. Nighthawk, you said I think she's doing the Andrew Garfield thing. Well, Nighthawk, I think the same thing too, because I think Chloe Bennett is a great actress. She's awesome. She killed it. She was one if not the one of the biggest highlights of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I loved her character, and I've always wanted those characters to transition over to be a part of the actual MCU and kind of make their debut in movies and TV shows, and I think it'd be really awesome to kind of bring in those characters. Also, even from Netflix, because we know we're getting Charlie Cox. We got him back as Daredevil, as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, of course, in She-Hulk. We got Vincent D'Onofrio back as Kingpin, and we're starting to see the Netflix characters come into the MCU and transition into the MCU, and we're starting to see, like, I want to start seeing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters from the ABC family, kind of like the ABC, unit come over into the MCU. Like, I want to start to see more characters, it actually become like the comic books, and we're seeing everybody in the same universe. I want to see that, because, like, that's what makes the MCU so fun. So I really want to see that. I'm really hoping she's kind of playing like the whole Andrew Garfield thing, like you said. Diego, you said Marvel. Yeah, you said Marvel should have stick with the title New World Order. It was a badass title. Diego, I totally agree with you. Like, it was a sick title. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? I've been waiting to see you in here. I think we will see her in the series. Toby and Andrew also said they wouldn't be in No Way Home. Yeah, and we all know how that turned out. Ha, exactly, Jerry. I totally agree. What if Maria Hill is one? There's a big possibility. I would not be surprised if Maria Hill was a Skrull, because as we all know, in Far From Home, Maria Hill was a Skrull. You know what I mean? And being Talos, I think his name's Talos' wife. So you never know. I don't know if we've ever saw the original Maria Hill after the Far From Home moment. Like, where, you know what I mean? It's like, is this actually Maria Hill that we're gonna see, or is it just Talos' wife, Maria Hill, we're gonna see in Secret Invasion? I don't know. Where's the actual Maria Hill? Was there ever a real Maria Hill? I think so, of course, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just, this is just super fun. Geek, you said what I'm kind of confused about is what role Talos plays in this. Like, does he know about the Skrull invasion? Was he part of it? I don't think he's part of it. I think he knows about it, because as we all know, we heard about the sleeper cells, the sleeper Skrulls, kind of, at the end of Far From Home. So he knows that there are Skrulls that are on Earth that are kind of just been like sleeper agents, if that makes any sense. So I think he knew about the Skrull invasion, but now it's kicking off, if that makes any sense. Like, things are starting to amp up, and I'm excited because it looks like they're causing a lot of like mass destruction in this series. So they could do a lot in 6 episodes. So fingers crossed that they can pull this off. I have faith that they can do it. You said if Quake is in the show, do you think they change her history in the MCU, or they make the show canon? I think they'll make the show canon. I don't know if they'll start over, but then again, they changed, Daredevil from Netflix, they made that not canon, and they're kind of going with their own thing, just to not confuse people. So at the same time, I would not be surprised if they made it not canon and they started from scratch. In a way, I kind of prefer it, because it would be a little confusing after what they did in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was kind of confusing in the way they left it off. So I kind of prefer that they start from scratch with Daisy. Or not start from scratch, but you know what I mean? Like, kind of like, she has her powers. We know she has her powers. We know that she's kind of been maybe working with S.H.I.E.L.D. before. You know what I mean? Maybe we can keep some things canon, some things not. I don't know. We'll see what they do. But I think it might be best for them to kind of just start from scratch with that character, if that makes any sense. Jimmy, you said, what if Talos was evil? Maybe. Because we all thought he was evil at the beginning of Captain Marvel, and then we ended up finding out the Skrulls actually weren't evil, and a lot of people were disappointed by that, me kind of included. I was a little annoyed that, like, okay, so the Skrulls aren't evil, but I kind of like the idea of that there are good Skrulls and there are bad Skrulls, you know what I mean? I kind of like the idea of that, because you can play really fun with that notion of, like, okay, like, you have good Skrulls taking form of different people, and what if society thinks, okay, they're taking form of other people, it just makes it very fun for, like, the split, you know, from the people in the world kind of being divided between what are good Skrulls and who are good Skrulls and who are bad Skrulls. It just makes that fun dynamic with the society of the MCU of, like, you know, the world of people saying, like, who's good and who's a bad Skrull. So I like what they're playing with there, so you never know. Nighthawk, you said if they kill off Talos, they might. Because there was in the trailer, we saw Emilia Clarke's character, which of course she's playing Talos' daughter. It looked like she was over his body, so you never know. That would be crazy if they would kill him off. That would be pretty cool. That would be crazy, but I mean, it just would be crazy. I don't know. I don't know if they might do it. I hope they wouldn't have showed that in the trailer, if that makes any sense. So we'll just have to wait and see what they do with that, like what they'll do with Talos. Geek, you said, I heard this theory that Tony is actually alive and in space with Nick Fury. Apparently the Skrull snapped his finger in Endgame, then Tony went into space. It went into space with Fury. What do you think of this? I don't know. That's very dangerous to do that because of the impact of Tony's death. Like, that was very impactful, and I don't know how that would go over with a lot of fans of the MCU, because that was a defining moment for Tony, especially his character, and I feel like that would just kind of cheapen Tony's arc of him doing the sacrifice play from a callback from Avengers 1, where, you know, he, like, when Steve said, you're not the one to make the sacrifice play, you know, let the person crawl over you, you know what I mean? And he's like, I think I just cut the wire. That was him making a sacrifice, something we never thought Tony would do, and I feel like that would just, like, ruin his character arc. So I hope that's not the case, honestly, you know, Geek. Nighthawk, you said, I hope Everett Ross doesn't die in episode 1. Everett Ross, I don't think we're going to see him at all in here. I think they're gonna wait for us to see. Everett Ross. Oh, who am I talking? I'm thinking about Thunderbolt Ross. I always mix them up sometimes. But yeah, Everett Ross. I hope he doesn't die. I'm hoping Everett Ross, because I would like to see more of that character, especially after Wakanda Forever. I want to see more of that character. I think that character can still do a lot, and I hope they don't kill him in this series. I agree with you, Nighthawk. That's for sure. Although you said, I want to see how this show connect with the Marvels. Yeah, I know. I don't know how it's going to connect, because we know the Skrulls are heavily tied into, you know, Captain Marvel, and we know this, and also, like, heavily connected, of course, to Nick Fury, and we know Nick Fury is heavily connected to, you know, Captain Marvel as well, especially because we know Nick Fury and also Maria Hill, if I'm correct, are in the Marvels, which I'm not sure if this takes place before the Marvels or after the Marvels. I'm not quite sure. I think this takes place before the Marvels. That would only make sense, but I honestly don't know. We'll just have to find out. Yeah, Jamigi, you said Tony would turn into a Skrull if he was. Yeah, exactly. Like, if that Skrull, if the Tony that snapped was a Skrull, he would have turned into a Skrull at that moment of dying. That's why I don't think that like Tony was a Skrull at the moment he snapped. Like, I think that was Tony Stark. I don't think it was a Skrull. I don't want people to get too crazy with the theories, you know what I mean, if that makes any sense, because it's like that, I feel like that's really pushing it. But that would be crazy if, like, they were to do something like that. But I think that I really hope that they don't, because that was such a perfect arc for Tony. So it's gonna be crazy seeing people's theories, because I think a lot of people are gonna go really like down the rabbit hole with their theories, like overthinking, if that makes any sense. It's just, but at the end of the day, I love hearing the theories. It's really great. So I love hearing the really crazy theories, and the theories that, like, I'm like, okay, like, that could make sense. But that's what I love about stuff like this with the MCU, is that with projects like this, especially because this project in particularly is going to be very, like, crazy with the theories, and I love it. It's great. Nighthawk, you said, I think episode 1 is going to be 1 hour. Okay, well, we're going to see in a couple of minutes if it's going to be 1 hour. Geek, you said, are Everett Ross and Thunderbolt Ross related? No. It's one of those things where it's like, it mixes me up, Everett and Thunderbolt. It mixes me up, you know what I mean? It makes you think that, oh, like, someone would think, oh, they are related because of the last name, or, yeah, but, you know, they're not related, which is crazy. Sometimes the name mixes me up, because, again, you have Thunderbolt Ross and you have Everett Ross. You can mix them up. But do they just have similar names? I wonder. They just have similar names. Yeah, Geek. I think this show could lead into Marvels, and there could be information about the fallout from the invasion. I think so too. I think that there will be fallout. Especially, I think the government is gonna be in shambles due to the fact that Skrulls are invading, making it look like different countries are doing things, and it's gonna literally like destroy the government. I definitely think that's what's gonna happen in the show. And this is at a time where there's no Avengers. And that's why I think this will lead into Captain America New World Order, where Sam is going to have to step up and be that Captain America and build the Avengers team back up. He's going to have to do it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see the fallout that this series is going to do to the MCU. Like, I'm super excited. I think it's going to be super fun. Geek, you said, yeah, I get them mixed up too. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I agree with you as well. On the Tony theory, it would ruin his arc. Exactly. That end game, yeah, finished off nicely. Exactly. I you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, that's precious, and I think they should leave that alone. But that's why I love how the multiverse is open, because you could bring in different Tonys if you want to, but still leave our Tony alone. That's the thing people don't realize. People are angry about the multiverse being open, but I'm glad it's open, because this is how the comics are. And a lot of comic book readers don't get that and get angry at the fact that the multiverse is open, making it sound like, oh, there's no stakes if the multiverse is open, because you could just bring characters back. It's not the same characters if we were to lose characters in our universe. They are different characters of the characters that we know, but they're not the characters that we know, if that makes any sense. They're not the characters that we would be losing. They'd be characters that might look like our characters, but that aren't our characters. See what I'm saying? So, like, that's what annoys me sometimes when people complain about the multiverse and saying there's no stakes because the multiverse is open, you can bring people back. It's like, no, you can't. They'd be bringing people back that aren't our people, that aren't our characters. Nighthawk, you said last year I heard Daredevil and Sam Wilson, Captain America, will be in Secret Invasion. We don't know who could pop up in here. Because in the comic books, all the heroes get together, and some heroes, people end up finding out that are actually Skrulls. This is one of the biggest comic book storylines of all time in Marvel Comics, and I love how we're kind of doing our own thing, but we don't know what heroes are going to show up. You never know. You honestly never know. They could do a lot in 6 episodes if they play their cards right. If they play it right, they could do a lot here. I can't imagine we're going to see a lot of heroes show up. I think we're going to stick to, like, Maria Hill, Nick Fury, Everett Ross. I think we're going to stick to, like, Talos and Talos' daughter. I don't know if we're going to go too crazy. And also, of course, with Rhodey, I don't know if we're going to go too crazy and see, like, like, you know, see like was who like see I'm trying to name some people on top of my head, like Clint. I don't think we're gonna see Clint. I don't think we're gonna see Sam Wilson. I don't know if we're gonna see any characters like that, but you never know. You never know. Um, okay, yeah, Jamigi, you said Yelena is a scroll. That'd be crazy if Yelena was a scroll. That would be crazy. Um, Geek, you said I agree. Like in Spider-Verse, they're Spider-Man, but not the same. Yeah, exactly. The multiverse gives them a chance to raise the emotional stakes. Exactly, I agree. I agree, Geek. Like people don't understand it, but like the multiverse being open, just like there's a world of possibilities. Like so many different things they can do with the multiverse being open. And I feel like people don't understand that. Like, and I feel like that's due to a lot of people not reading comics and just, you know what I mean, and not seeing that side of like this is how the comics are. And Marvel, that's why Marvel is always at the top, because they pay attention to how the comics are. You know what I mean? But they do their own spin on it. And that's what keeps us on our toes as viewers, and as and also keeps us interested for us comic book readers that love comics but also love the MCU, because the MCU takes from comics and does their own spin on it, and that's what makes things so fun. Guys, it's 2:31, so like the show is going to be dropping pretty soon, so make sure you have your Disney Pluses up. Definitely make sure to do that. Ado said, what do you think of Sam's new cap suit from the pictures so far, if you saw them? Although I think at first I did not like the new cap suit. At first, I thought it was I thought it was them trying to like make Sam too much like Steve. It felt like they were trying to like. It felt like they were trying to make Sam like Steve. It's like, no, I like Sam's suit because it makes his character apart from Steve Rogers' character. And I felt like they were trying to make his suit look too much like the stealth suit in Winter Soldier. But as I saw them do the new picture that released a while ago, I think the suit looks really good. I'm pretty excited to see it. I think we will get 2 suits in that movie. We'll get, of course, that might just be a stealth suit that we get in the beginning of the film, and then he might have the suit that we know that we like, that we saw in Falcon and Winter Soldier, just without that that weird I guess not weird, but like the head guard and then like the goggles, like the goggles. I think he's just gonna have the goggles, because the new suit doesn't have like the half cowl. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have the top. It has like the half cowl. That they got rid of that and they just put the goggles. So I do definitely think that we will have 2 suits in that movie. But I do like the new suit. I think it looks pretty cool. Nighthawk, you said Secret Invasion will lead into Armor Wars. Exactly. I did hear about that, and I definitely think that Armor Wars will lead into Captain America New World Order. Or not New World Order, or Captain America, like someone said it. It's a name I can't not remember, but I'm just going to say Cap 4. It's going to lead into Cap 4. Like that's, I think, because I can't remember if Armor Wars is before Captain America 4 or vice versa. I think it's Armor Wars then Captain America 4 instead of Captain America 4 then Armor Wars. Let me know down in the comments, down in the chat, what's first, because I don't even remember. So many Marvel projects are getting pushed right now where I think it's Cap 4 then Armor Wars, but at the same time I don't know. I can't remember. I am excited for Armor Wars. Put some respect on Rhodey's name. You know what I mean? I'm excited that Rhodey's getting his own project. I think Don Cheadle deserves it. I think this is a project we've been waiting for a very long time, and I think it's going to be a very fun, movie, because it's a movie now. It's not a series. It originally was supposed to be a series, but they're making it into a movie, which is sick. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Nighthawk, you said they have different personalities in those variants. Exactly, they have different personalities for the variants in the multiverse. You know what I mean? It's not the same character that the character might look like a character that we knew that died, but it's not the same character. You know what I mean? But some people just don't understand that, which is mind-boggling to me. But you know what I mean? What can you do? Nighthawk, you said, I think to go to more grounded heroes. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing too with shows like this. I think they want to do more grounded heroes. And I think once we get shows like Daredevil, once we get shows like Echo, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more ground heroes, especially in the Daredevil series. I think we're going to see Jessica Jones. I think we're going to see Luke Cage. I think we're going to see, a lot more ground. I think we're going to see the start of the Defenders being built up in the Daredevil series again. I wouldn't be surprised if we had Iron Fist. Maybe not Finn Jones' Iron Fist, but I think we're going to get Iron Fist. I think so. Probably in the Daredevil series. I just definitely think they're going more with the grounded heroes, and we're starting to see more grounded heroes like Kate Bishop, like Yelena. I think we're seeing the start of the Young Avengers. It'd be crazy if a lot of people didn't pick that up. That there's a lot of characters that we've been seeing that the MCU has been introducing that are in the Young Avengers that we've been seeing. So I think we're gonna get teams like the Young Avengers. I think we're gonna get a team like the Defenders. I think we're gonna have a lot of teams. And I think the MCU is trying to build up these teams because we're going to need these teams come the Kang Dynasty and come, of course, Secret Wars. I think we're going to need these teams to be on different worlds for battle worlds because, of course, in the Secret Wars comic book, battle world is the thing where there's different worlds that for incursions, and these two worlds have to fight to for which world gets to survive. So it's going to be very fun to see these different teams to fight at different places for their world to survive. It's going to be really crazy. It's going to be really cool. It's just hearing about it, it's like, oh bro, shit's going to be fire. But you said you said, do you think Cap 4 will really be more of a Hulk movie? I've been hearing that going around, think that Betty Ross, the leader, Thunderbolt Ross are in it. Yeah. I wouldn't say much of a Hulk movie, but I would say it makes sense with Thunderbolt Ross being now the president, and Betty Ross being involved, of course, due to Betty Ross being Thunderbolt Ross's daughter. I think it makes sense that she would be involved in what actions Thunderbolt Ross is going to be doing in Captain America 4. And I just feel like it makes sense because the leader to be there as well, because of the leader's involvement with Thunderbolt Ross, and I think the leader is going to be giving Thunderbolt Ross the Red Hulk serum to make him become Red Hulk. So I feel like just things make sense, but I think it's a Cap movie, and I hope that it's going to stay that way in its core because it is a Cap movie. I want them to remember that. I don't want them to do too much shying away from Sam's character and Sam really being Captain America and him taking the actions of trying to stop Thunderbolt Ross, but also trying to build up the Avengers team for the sake of the world. Of course, after all the aftermath, of course, of Secret Invasion and a whole bunch of shit. So I'm really hoping at the core it stays as a Captain America film. But we'll just have to wait and see until we get that first teaser trailer, which God knows when that's going to happen. Nighthawk, you said Armor Wars is coming after. Okay, so it's coming after. What, after Cap 4 or after Secret Invasion? Let me know, Nighthawk. T-Red, you said, man, I'm excited. I almost forgot. You almost forgot about what? Secret Invasion? A lot of people, I'm not going to lie, Marvel did not do as much promo as I would have thought and as I would have liked for Secret Invasion. A lot of people did forget that this was coming out tonight. Me and my sister are huge Marvel fans. Again, if you guys are new here, check out my videos. You guys will see my background, or check out my room tour videos. You guys will see how much of a Marvel fan I am. I mean, you guys probably can tell right now, but we're huge Marvel fans, and my sister forgot that Secret Invasion was coming out tonight. But I had a reminder saying it's coming out, make sure you watch it tomorrow. Because like I said, they didn't do much promo for the series, which is really weird. Geek, you said, do you think Doctor Doom will be in Secret Wars? I don't think so. I think they're going to wait to save Doctor Doom. I don't want that just being a character that just pops out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It would be, if the character was going to show up anywhere, it should be the Fantastic Four movie. But I would kind of like them to do a different villain than just Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movie, and then just save Doctor Doom at some point. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I feel like that's so far ahead where it's like, I really don't know. I'm kind of right now focused on the projects that are close. I feel like Secret Wars is so far, if that makes any sense. Like, that's not until, 2026? If that maybe? With all the pushbacks, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not until, 2027. It's, I don't know. Things are crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, when you think Marvel has got their footing, of course, you know, because the pandemic really effed up everything, you think that, like, when you think they have their footing, something happens. I mean, we have the writer's strike going on right now, and that kind of puts a dent in any upcoming projects that we got going on there in the writing stages. You know what I mean? So that, you know what I mean, it kind of puts things on hold. So I don't know. It's crazy to think, but you know, I try not to think about those projects because they might get pushed back. Do you think, you know, although you said, do you think Betty being a bit, oh wait a second, you said, do you think Betty be in a whole movie or a small cameo? I don't think she'll be in the whole movie. I don't think she'll be in the whole movie. I think if anything, she'll be in the beginning, maybe, if because I heard Thunderbolt Ross might fake his death and then become the Red Hulk. I don't know if that's how it's going to go, or I think that the sequence that we saw of Betty being at a funeral, that might be the ending, and maybe they kind of spoiled it, and we end up, and Thunderbolt Ross might die, because we have to remember Harrison Ford is the new Thunderbolt Ross, and I don't know how much they're willing to pay Harrison Ford to play that character. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because Harrison Ford is not a cheap dude to, you know what I mean, to get. And I don't know how long Marvel's gonna be wanting to pay him. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Harrison Ford's expensive, and I don't know. He might die at the end of the movie. I hope not, because I feel like they're really trying to build him up as like a villain, and I really don't want him to become Red Hulk and then die at the end of the movie. I want him to stick around for a while, but we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know how much Marvel's willing to pay him. I don't know how much, you know, Harrison Ford's gonna want to like stick around. You know what I mean? He's not getting any younger. You know what I mean? And that's no offense to him. I love Harrison Ford, but he's not getting any younger, and I don't know how long he's going to want to play that character. But I guess it depends on how interested he stays into wanting to play that character, depending on how long he's going to want to stay. If Marvel just keeps making that character more interesting for him, maybe he'll want to stay. I don't know. But I think Betty's going to be a small role. I don't think she's going to be in the whole movie. Geek, you said, imagine if for marketing, Marvel could have made multiple different accounts where they tried to act like an Avenger. That would have been sick. Yes, it would be very clear they're Skrulls. It would be very clear if they're Skrulls. Yeah, I agree. That'd be really cool if they got creative with that. Like, they made different accounts by different characters, and we have to try to depict on which one could be a Skrull. That'd be really cool. That would be a really cool, like, you know, kind of advertising the show. That'd be really cool. Right now it's 2:42, guys. So pretty soon the episode's gonna drop, if not already maybe dropped. I'm actually gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull this up right now and refresh, because the episode could drop like at any moment. So I'm trying to keep an eye on that. Nighthawk, you said Cap 4. Oh, so Cap 4 is first before Armor Wars. Okay, cool. Sick. I think they're not showing a lot because of spoilers and maybe some heroes. Nighthawk, you might be right. You know what I mean? There might be a lot of heroes in the show, and we just don't know. Fingers crossed, because, like I said, I mean, I'm not going to get angry if there are not a lot of heroes in here, because we have to remember this is MCU's interpretation of Secret Invasion. I'm not going to get angry if there's not a lot of heroes in here, because at the end of the day, people cost money. A lot of these actors are a lot of money, like a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, and Disney sometimes can be a little bit, I don't want to pay that, so you never know. It also comes down to what Disney will give Marvel to want to do that. You never know. Maybe initially Disney wanted to bring in a lot of heroes. Marvel wanted to bring in a lot of heroes, but Disney said no. That would cost too much to get the actors, you know what I mean, in here to do some scenes or make a cameo. You know what I mean? It depends on what Disney will give Marvel, because you have to remember Disney is the one that gives Marvel the checks to make their projects. So I don't know. I mean, it just makes you wonder if Kevin was in charge of Disney. Kevin would give us everything. Like, since Kevin's not the one to really make the decisions when it comes to wanting to bring everybody in, due to the fact that it also comes down to what Disney will give Marvel to give them, you know what I mean, so he can make the projects. Like, Disney signs off on all the project Marvel does and all that stuff. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm really hoping there is a lot of heroes in here. That's for sure. Geek, you said, I hope they don't kill Thunderbolt Ross off until he fights the Hulk as Red Hulk. Yeah, you know what I mean? I hope that we get to see that. I would love to see that. I would love to see Hulk turn back into the Hulk, and we're not with Smart Hulk anymore. I think Smart Hulk worked for Endgame, but I would prefer Hulk to come back, if that makes any sense, or just split the characters, like, if that makes any sense. Make Hulk Hulk and Bruce Banner Banner, because we've seen that in the comics as well too. I would kind of prefer that, if that makes any sense. I would prefer that, if for there to be a way where Hulk can be Hulk and Bruce Banner can be Bruce Banner. Do it like that. I don't know what they're going to do to make Hulk not be Smart Hulk anymore. Yeah, Diego, you said, like, the fact that there exists a Prowler in the MCU was awesome. It was literally shown in Across the Spider-Verse. Exactly. Characters are slowly being revealed. Exactly, because as we all know, Donald Glover's character, of course, played Uncle Aaron in Spider-Man Homecoming, and we know that when, Uncle Aaron was out trying to, get a weapon, those dudes, the dude that was supposed to be Shocker, they ended up killing in the movie, which was stupid, and the other dude, the dude that was Shocker, but then they killed him, said, oh, like, grab climbers, and of course, then he said, like, climbers, that's what Aaron said, Uncle Aaron, which of course is grab climbers is what the Prowler uses to climb stuff. And he had his outfit that we didn't see, of course, in Homecoming. He had it in Across the Spider-Verse. Spoilers for Across the Spider-Verse. Sorry, but you know what I mean? Don't blame me. And I hope everybody in here saw Across the Spider-Verse, but of course, yes, Donald Glover made this cameo confirming that. I'm pretty sure that was the Uncle Aaron that was in the MCU that officially had his costume, I'm going to assume, which was really cool, and I really hope that we get to see that character actually be in a Spider-Man movie. That'd be really cool, because I don't know if anybody saw this, but at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, I think it was in a dubbed version or whatever, at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, when Peter walks into his apartment, you can actually hear that Miles lives in the same apartment building as Peter Parker, as Peter. So you never know, maybe, I don't know if, like, maybe, like, Uncle Aaron maybe if that is the same Uncle Aaron, maybe No Way Home, and then he got taken out, and then maybe he'll be put back, or maybe, I don't know how they would do all that, because it's very confusing. I'm just thinking that maybe that's another Uncle Aaron, and our Uncle Aaron that we saw of Donald Glover is still, that's not the same Uncle Aaron that we know in the MCU. I'm not quite sure. They never really, confirmed that was our Uncle Aaron, but either way, if that has any indication of that, if that wasn't our Uncle Aaron, I'm really excited to see if that's the same suit, Donald Glover's, Uncle Aaron will have eventually in a Spider-Man movie. That'd be really cool. I have no clue. You said I have mixed on Smart Hulk in the MCU. I really like him in the comics with how Professor Hulk is kind of one being kind of just Bruce Banner. Yeah. Here, he's kind of just Bruce. He literally is Bruce Banner. Geek said, hold on, I missed the reference of Miles living in the same apartment as Peter. Yeah, there was someone recently watched Spider-Man No Way Home in a dubbed version, or not dubbed, or maybe it was subbed or something like that. It was in a different, it was in a different language, and you can hear in the subtitle, it says Miles. You can hear Rio Morales say Miles' name, saying, Miles, it's time to go to bed. So Miles exists, or we already knew Miles exists, but Miles is in the same building as Peter. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. It's not something I think that they actually came out saying, but it is confirmed. Miles lives in the same building as Peter Parker, and I think that might kind of, come back around come Spider-Man 4, but we'll just have to wait and see. But guys, right now it is 2:49. I think the episode might be out. The episode's not. No, episode's not out yet. Okay, I almost had a heart attack. Tay, you said Spider Daddy. Tay, yo, what is this? Yeah, Tay, this is the watch party for Marvel Secret Invasion. I can tell that you are new here. I'm going to be doing watch parties every Wednesday at 2 a.m. so that way everybody can come in here a little bit early. We could talk about theories. We could talk about, you know, upcoming Marvel projects. How I do watch parties here is that I can't, of course, show, you know, the show here due to, of course, copyright, and, you know, my videos will be taken down and all that, but I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and you could pull Disney Plus up on your end, and you're just kind of like we're watching it all together, hence the watch party aspect. And of course, I won't be paying attention as much to the chat as we are watching the episode, because I have to record at the same time for Patreon. So if you're interested in anybody in here to check out my Patreon, I actually record my reactions and actually share my screen, and, you know, you can hear you can hear it as well. And right now, of course, my Patreon is $5 a month. You get access to my movie reactions. You get access to my TV show reactions. It's definitely worth it, especially because a lot of other people charge a lot for Patreon and all that stuff. And you know what I mean? I want to make it where you guys could still get it, and you know what I mean? And make sure that you guys get to actually, like, see, you know, kind of like, you know, see the full episode reaction, because a lot of people that also upload their reactions to episodes or movies on YouTube, they don't show the full movie or full episode. But I'm glad that I have Patreon for you guys, and I'm glad I'm still doing this at the same time, because, you know what I mean, you guys get a choice to actually watch or watch a video that has no chat going, and you get to see me screen sharing and get to, like, you know, and hear it as well in the video, or you guys get to, you know, come here every Wednesday, and, you know what I mean, we'll all be in the chat together, and you pull it up on your end, and we watch it at the same time. So it's like, I love how I'm able to give you guys a choice on what you guys want to do. And like I said, I want to make it $5 a month so that it's accessible for everybody, you know, for everybody that want to go subscribe to it. I didn't want to make it too expensive like all of other YouTubers do, because that's not my intention. You know what I mean? I want to make it where you guys can still, you know, get it if you want to get it. So definitely go check it out. It's in my link in the description and my link tree. It takes you straight to my Patreon. Definitely go check it out, because I'm going to be doing a lot more, you know, movie reactions over on my Patreon. When Spider-Man Across the SpiderVerse comes out, I'm going to be doing I'm doing a reaction to it. Of course, I've already seen it like 2 times, but I'm going to be doing a reaction to it when I get it on DVD. I'm going to be doing, of course, you know, more Marvel series reactions come when more series come out. Like Echo is the next. No, Loki is the next series I think we're going to get, and then Echo. I'm going to be doing you know, watch parties for Loki. I'm going to be doing the episode dropped early. Okay, the episode dropped early. Okay, cool. All right, 6. Okay, cool. The episode dropped, guys. I subbed so I can keep watching. Cool. Episode dropped early. Thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it. I watched it twice already. Yeah, I watched it twice. Yeah, I watched it twice already. I did. You know, I did today. I did watch it twice. It's out. Yeah, like I said, guys, we're gonna be watching it right now. Like, I'm gonna do my intro, of course, for Patreon. I'm gonna do the 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we can all start it together. Okay, so give me 1 minute. Okay, cool. Let me start my recording. All right. Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Patreon. And guys, we are going to be watching Marvel Secret Invasion Episode 1. Guys, I'm super excited to watch this series. I think it's going to be super fun. There's a lot, you know, riding on this series, on the impact that it's going to make in the MCU. I'm super excited to kind of like theorize with you guys and kind of see who's going to be a Skrull. Let me know down, of course, in the comments below, who do you think will be a Skrull, and what do you think will happen in here? What cameos do you think we're going to be seeing in here? Let me know. But without further ado, we're going to get into Episode 1 of Secret Invasion, and we're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it right about now. Oh, crap. I got to change that real quick. I'm not trying to get headphones. Here we go. Not trying to get copyright. Moscow. Okay, cool. Oh, I wonder what's present day. I'm excited, guys. I did watch the beginning of this, of course, because Marvel had this underneath a passcode. Hmm. Like I said, it's it's perfect too because they think it's just normal. Scrolls. Let's go, bro. He's gonna die first because he knows too much. It would be perfect if bro was a scroll right now. Like Everett. Yeah. Saber. So this definitely takes place probably before Marvels. Because we saw Marvels in the Marvels trailer that Fury was on the Saber ship. Uh-oh. What the hell, bro? I think he thinks he's a scroll. Shit. Oh shit. So, okay, there's Maria. Book it. Yo. Yo, it's dope. You see the lights turn on as he's running up. That's cool. Ooh. Uh. Um. y- Um. So that's not Ross. It's already starting, dude. That's damn. It's crazy because it's like they're such good actors that this is gonna be hard. Because I really thought that was actually like Ross for a minute. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, this is gonna be so freaking good. Love the intro. What beautiful artwork too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, we're in for a ride, guys. We're in for a ride because I literally thought that was actually like Talos. I really did. Or not Talos. I thought it was Everett. They're setting, and I don't know if anybody can tell this, but they're setting up with the president in this being a scroll, and probably the actual president is dead. That paves the way where Thunderbolt Ross will become president. Like that paves the way for that upcoming storyline for Captain America 4. This is perfect. I like it with the green and the blue. Ooh, because it's like invasion with the green, all trying to consume the globe with the blue. I love that. It's some of the little like details like that are fire. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay, cool. This is when Nick Fury arrives from the trailer. And the crazy thing is, who's to say that this is actually Fury? We don't even know. This could, or this might not. I'm gonna. You never know. Hmm. I wonder what that's about. I think he's just happy to be back on Earth. Honestly. Yeah, his leg. The heck? Did she die? Did his wife die? It was sub AK. You like the sound of that? Ready? That's creepy. Why'd she look at him like that? Why'd she look at him like that? It does make you wonder, like, how much invasion happens. It's late as hell. The little girl's out playing with a ball. Shit. I mean, he was up in space. How would he know? I like the vibes, the spy vibes, and he even knew about the camera that was there. My memory serves me right. We're about to see like the stretch, like a super scroll stretch, which I'm excited. Yeah, AK, yeah, Across the Spider-Verse was 10 out of 10 for sure. New Skrullless. I mean, she did say she was angry at Talos because of the fact that they didn't have a home, and Fury kind of didn't like didn't, like, you know, stick to his word. That one dude is gonna totally wreck that facility over a safe haven. I know it. Because he's probably like, you guys need to get in line. Either get in line, help us invade, or die. Because I feel like that's how that one dude's gonna be. Because he's on a mission to invade Earth and wipe out all humans. And she's just trying to do peace. And I don't think that's gonna go well. Oh, she's working with Graphic? Or Gravik? That's not good. Can't believe she's working with Gravik when he's like, does she? I wonder if she knows that bro wants to wipe out the human species. Cause, oh, she does know. I'm disappointed. Those humans. Wow. I'm real disappointed. A shell? Yeah, that's effed up. That's messed up. Mind. Resolve in memory. That's the. I'm thinking Fury. Yeah, he planted that. Smart. Bro really made popcorn at a time like this. That wasn't very specific. When bro said you. It surprises me that like Talos's daughter is going along with the fact. I understand you want to have a home, but like you're going along with like killing people to get your home. It's like it's crazy to me that she be okay with that. Yeah, let's go. I love that. He got for his midlife crisis. He got the Avengers. That was a baller. Yep. uh, Ooh. That's a scroll. That's a scroll. Oh, damn. Do yeah, do you? Dude, you're getting your ass kicked. Alright, scratch that. It's the other way around. He's about to kill this fool. Don't give me that shit. Yep. I think the scrolls forget. They're not bulletproof. So, you know. So, no, the what? You were getting your ass kicked and bro's about to kill you. There is no no. Especially when they're trying to invade. Talos needs to get in line too. Because you gotta stop your people. They're trying to invade this place and ruin this place. You want to live here peacefully. Like, he's gotta get in line. He's gotta understand that there is no middle ground in here. So you fight or you don't and you leave. Come on, Maria. Let's go. Okay, Talos is about to find out that's his daughter. Uh, Ross, dude, killed her mother. Damn. She's still gonna go after she just heard that. That Ross bitch killed her mom. She just still going to deliver bombs to that lunatic. There is no way she's still gonna do that. Yeah, Gaia might not be too smart. She's gonna deliver those bombs still. He say some racist shit? I can't believe you just said that. Yeah, they weren't joking around. This is a lot more adult, this show. Who else? Everybody keeps telling him he's not ready, but like, he is ready. But I mean, he did lose. At that moment, he lost, and I don't think Fury ever knew that a moment like that would come. I mean, that would put a toll on somebody. I mean, think about it. I mean, in a way, you know everything. You get blipped, you come back, and then you dust, and then you blip back, and then you know nothing. At the same time, Maria Hill's kind of right, but at the same time, he's ready for this. The bait? I still can't believe that she still brought that shit to Davros. Like, why? I'm kind of wondering, like, where's the real Everett Ross then? Because I mean, I mean, last time we saw him was with, you know, with Okoye. So at the end of Wakanda Forever. So I guess, you know, maybe he's somewhere. Jeez. I have a weird feeling that this is going to go south real quick. Yes, this isn't going to go well. I feel like that Davros dude knows that she was going to do this. But there's still infrared spray on them, so you should be able to find them. There you go. There's another one. What's up? Hey, what's up, Jan? This isn't good. This is a whole ass like event. Aw, dude. They better. That bomb can't go off. That's weird. That was really weird. And creepy. Like. Um. That's not good. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. If they knew. Shit. This piece of shit. What the frick? What is that? Um, they did not just kill Maria Hill off. There is no fucking way. So they're just. Well, that's well, we can take it saying that this is pretty serious, that anybody can go. Is that, are we gonna end it like that? You ballsy bastards! What the frick? Is that it? That's it. Wow. And because you watch Secret Invasion, it's suggesting we watch Captain Marvel. That's sick. All right. Trying to get out of here. Let me click that. Wow. I can't believe that they just killed off Maria Hill. Damn. Alrighty. Guys, okay, from what we gotta talk in the chat. We definitely gotta talk. I'm gonna start off by saying, great first episode. I could tell, you can instantly, by the vibe of this show, they're not shying away from anything. We had a straight gunshot in the beginning when we thought Everett was getting strangled. That one dude got shot in the stomach. We had that bombing at the end. You saw people being engulfed in flames, and we saw Maria Hill just getting shot in the stomach. And also what Nick Fury said in the bar. That I'm shocked Disney okayed that. There was a lot of shit, I was like, there's no. I'm glad that they're doing this, and the reason I'm glad that they're doing this is because this gives me full on. This show alone should make everybody be prepared. When we have the Daredevil series, we're gonna get this shit. We're gonna get blood, gunshots, all that stuff's gonna happen, because we know Punisher is gonna be coming in. We know it. John Bernthal already confirmed it. We know there's gonna be no holding back. This show is showing us that. This is ground level espionage, spy thriller show is showing us that they're preparing us for the they don't give an F about the language. They'll say whatever in the show, and we saw that in this episode. This gives me full on hope for everything. For people that were worried before, don't be worried now. I feel like that says it, but this was a great first episode. I cannot believe they killed Maria Hill. I really can't. And that already tells me that if they're not afraid to kill her off, there's so many other characters. Also, can we talk about when I thought it was Everett Ross that, I thought he died. I thought that was actually Everett Ross when he fell off the building, smacked his face, and pancaked on the cement. That was violent. We gotta give a round of applause to Marvel on that, because that shit was violent as hell, this first episode, and it's only gonna get probably worse as we keep going. And the possibilities are endless, because we're one man down, a part of this team to try to stop the Skrulls. And we know that. I feel like Fury's gonna start getting his footing, and he's gonna start recruiting people. And I'm telling you, there's a big chance we could probably see Chloe Bennett's Daisy Johnson in here. There's a big chance, huge chance. We might actually get our Everett Ross pop up in here, for real. I don't know, but I cannot believe they just killed off Maria Hill, and that was actually Maria Hill. When I saw Nick Fury shoot Maria Hill, I thought it was Scroll Maria Hill, and that was actually our Nick Fury. But to find out that was actually Davros that was pretending to be Nick Fury, I knew at that moment, oh my god, that's actually Maria Hill on the ground. Oh shit. I can't believe they ended the episode like that. I'm still kind of like processing that. Damn good first episode. I'm really curious to know down in the comments below, guys. Let me know on Patreon what you guys think about this. Let me know your theories. Did you, in the beginning, did you think that that was actually Everett Ross? Let me know, because that also goes to show that I did not think about this. There's everybody in this show, or everybody in the MCU are such good actors, especially, you know, the dude that plays Everett Ross, where I actually thought that was actually Everett Ross. So then when we got the switch up, I was like, oh my god, I did not think about, when you think about a comic, you think, okay, it's a comic. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why it's kind of like a thing where it's like, oh, you can't tell. And I thought it was going to be hard for this to be like, oh, you'll be able to tell when they're scrolls. Like, I thought, like, okay, you'd probably be able to tell. I shit you not. I was not able to tell if Everett Ross in the beginning was a scroll or not, because of how good the acting of the dude that plays Everett Ross is. And me going into that notion now, it's going to be very hard to pinpoint who is a scroll and who's not. And I'm super happy about that, because this is going to be super fun going into these next couple of episodes thinking, okay, who is actually a scroll? Because like I said, I thought that was actually Nick Fury shooting fake Maria Hill, scroll Maria Hill. But it ends up being that wasn't Nick Fury. That was Davros pretending to be Nick Fury, killing actually Maria Hill. What the frick? So I can't wait. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So let me know down in the comments below of Patreon. Let me know. And let me know your theories going forward. Who do you think is going to be showing up? Do you think? Let me know any future cameos that you think we're going to be seeing in these next couple of episodes. Let me know what you think, what you thought about the first episode of Secret Invasion. And guys, of course, as always, hope you guys have a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday for the next episode of Marvel Secret Invasion. Peace. Guys, give me a minute. I'm ending this, and then we'll get into this conversation. Guys, I want to know everybody's thoughts down in the comments below about this episode. I want to know everybody's thoughts, because we got to talk. We have to. What a crazy ass episode. What the frick? I was not prepared for that. I really wasn't. What the heck? Is your name Quint? Let me know if that's your actual name. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but hello, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I want to know everybody's thoughts down in the comments below, down in the chat. What did you think about the first episode of Secret Invasion? Because I'm telling you this right now, Marvel was not effing around with the maturity, because people were right. I heard for people that had early screenings for the red carpet, people said that the show was grown up, and if 100% it was grown up. They did not pull any punches. Like I said, like that bombing at the end, that was terrifying. Like you saw people being engulfed in flames. You saw people flying around. That was that little girl popping up out of nowhere and seeing Nick Fury's scared face. I'm not gonna lie, this has a very serious tone. And I'm really glad, because I can imagine a lot of the people were a little bit worried about what the tone was going to be and how they were going to pull this off. But like I'm invested to see how this is going to go. And I was really a little bit worried. I'm like I said, about me being like, I was worried that we would be able to figure out who was a Skrull and who wasn't. But like I said, there was a couple times in this episode I was like, wait a second, I thought you were actually Nick Fury. You're not Nick Fury, like, at the end? Oh, I thought you weren't Maria Hill. Wait, that's Maria Hill. Like, I had those moments in the episode. It was crazy. Maybe at the end of Wakanda Forever, that wasn't Okoye, bro. Otto. And it was a Skrull to... The Skrull 2 took Ross. Honestly, you never know now. I'm a little concerned, like, where's Ross? Like, We know Ross was last seen with Okoye because Okoye is now a midnight angel. A midnight. I think it's called. She's called a midnight angel, right? Or yeah, because it's not the blue. Yeah, it's the midnight angels. We now know that she's not a part of the Dora Milaje anymore. So I honestly don't know. Or let's say that was Okoye, but Everett Ross went somewhere. Everett got taken by a scroll and is in one of those weird stasis pods things on that kind of like, you know what I mean, like just sleeping. You never know. Like I'm concerned about that now. Like, where's Everett? We probably won't know in the series. Is that even Rhodey working for the president? I don't know. We sure as shit know that's not the president. I'm pretty sure the president got killed and that's just a scroll. Pretty sure. Even if that's actually Rhodey, I think the president is definitely a scroll. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. It's crazy though. I really don't know what the hell, what's gonna happen going forward. But that was a crazy episode. I'm actually, you know, real quick, I'm actually gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull up my recording, and I just want to see just how it looks. But this has straight maturity tones, though. I personally love the darker and mature decision. Yeah, the direction of that Marvel is doing. Jerry, I agree. Like I loved this. This show needed a mature tone, and you can totally tell from the beginning of this episode. It's a very spy espionage thriller. I love it. Mystery, because with mystery is us trying to figure out who's a scroll and who's not. That Davros dude is a villain. Because I could not tell if that... I thought that was our Nick Fury at the end. Killing Scroll Maria Hill, but to find out that wasn't our Fury blew my mind. What's everyone's favorite part from the episode? Honestly, my favorite part of the episode probably was the beginning. With that chase sequence with Everett, because I thought that was actually Everett Ross. I thought it was. But and it was disturbing, because I was really scared, saying, oh my god, is Everett dead? When he fell off the building. It was disturbing the way he fell. And smacked his face, and we saw how bloody his face was, and then to find out that wasn't actually him, blew my mind. And that's the most important part that the show needed to do, was trick us so we would get worried in the moment thinking that was actually Everett when he fell off the building, to find out, oh my god, that's not. Holy shit. We did not account for how great these actors are to pull that off, to make us wonder, oh, I mean, because they're acting like characters we know, but they're actually not the characters that we know. They're Skrulls. I did not think about that. So going forward, I'm questioning everything. Because I'm not sure if that's actually Rhodey with the president. I already know that that's not the president. That's definitely a Skrull. Like, I know it from the trailers. I'm not worried about that dude. I wouldn't be surprised if the president's been dead and like that's a Skrull and maybe Rhodey's Rhodey. But maybe when we get actually Nick Fury meets up with Rhodey, that's maybe not actually Rhodey. You never know how deep this goes. The Skrull invasion. It's definitely hit a ton. Especially in Moscow, like you saw, the vibes in Moscow look like, makes me think that it's heavily invaded. Especially like when they're in the kind of like the meltdown areas of Moscow with the radiation, because they're immune to it, the Skrulls, so they can live where the radiation is. I'm thinking that's their home base. If they're able to, like, especially like. That must be their home base, heavily like populated with Skrulls, but like I'm worried about across the globe how many Skrulls have invaded, especially in high places. That's what I'm really loving about the show. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that what they show us in the end and everything they were talking about with everything is happening in real life. Yeah. What do you mean by that, Otto, that everything is happening in real life? Because, I mean, a lot of this shit actually happens in our society, which is crazy, too. Like, people invading, you know what I mean, and doing all this shit. Like, this is very, like, visceral, or this is, like, a scary problem that, like, we even face in the real world with people invading and trying to do terrorism and stuff like that. Like, it's hitting those marks where it's like, that was disturbing at the end. Like, that was disturbing with all those bombs going off. Like, this show has a very mature tone. This is not your normal, typical Marvel show, and that's what people have been saying. And I'm worried about Nick Fury, because you can totally tell that they're not wrong. Maria, what was the other girl's name? Trying to remember her name. Sonya. That Sonya girl saying that, Fury, you're not ready for what's coming. Maria Hill saying, Fury, you're not ready for what's coming. Talos saying, Fury, you're not ready for what's coming. And then seeing how terrified he was when that little girl popped up. Bro is an old man at this point. He's been out of the game. I really tried to defend bro, but, like, he's been out of the game for a very long time on that ship. Like, he, as Maria said, he hasn't been the same since the blip, and we can tell that that's not our Fury. He's old man Fury at this point. He's got a limp. Part of me feels like, is this actually even Fury? I don't even know. That's the thing. Part of me feels like it's not actually Fury, if that makes any sense. But then again, I don't know. This show could do anything. It's like Andor, but MCU. Otto, I agree. This is some real... Andor was serious for... You know what I mean? Something that we've never seen in Star Wars. That was serious. That show was serious. It was depressing, too. But good. This show is hitting the marks where it's like, you feel bad for Fury. Because this is a character that we root for. This is a character that, My favorite part of the episode, funny part, was hands down the moment where Talos was talking about, I haven't even hit my 40s yet, like, when I do my where he said, like, my 40-year-old crisis, where I have to, go on a spending spree for, like, when I'm in a 40-year-old crisis, and then Talos is like, oh, what did you do for your 40-year crisis? And he's like, I got the Avengers. That was baller. When he said, for my 40-year crisis, I got the Avengers. That was baller. It was funny, but it was a baller thing to respond, saying, "Well, what would you get for your 40-year-old when you went through your 40-year-old crisis?" He's like, "I got the Avengers." That was fire. That was probably the coolest line of the episode. That was cool, and it was just funny. I'm glad that they have the funny aspect, especially when bro made popcorn while they were giving a full-on, like, mission status. Like, they're talking about about the mission. Bro made popcorn. That was funny. I mean, when he was when he was listening in on Sonya, which that character Sonya she's probably not to be messed around with either, because those two go way back, her and Fury, and from what he said, that, like, when he said when Fury told Talos, if she found out who you were, she'd kill you. You know what I mean? So she's not to be messed with. I guess she's messed with Skrulls before in the past with Fury. And she's not one to be messed with. I guess she's really good at killing, so I don't know. 100% better than She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. Cringe. Oh, I agree. 100% better than Miss Marvel. She-Hulk, there were some parts I liked about She-Hulk. It wasn't the greatest, but the thing I love about Marvel, and we all need to remember this, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Is it Bambo or is it Bambo? Let me know. But yeah, Bambo. Yeah, like I said, I agree though. I agree where it's like, the thing we all need to understand is that I love how they're making a variety for everybody, all ages, for everybody. You know what I mean? They're making a different variety of things. It's like ice cream. They're making different flavors of ice cream for everybody. Where, like, some people like She-Hulk. Not everybody likes She-Hulk, but some people like She-Hulk. Some people like Miss Marvel. Some people like Secret Invasion. I like that. That's the one thing. I'm sorry. I like DC. I'm a big fan of DC, but not the DCEU. Hopefully James knows James can switch things around. So I'll start to like that shit. But, like, that's the problem with DC. I'm just going to say it out right now. That's the problem. It's Bamboo Panda. Bamboo Panda, sorry, I'm losing it. Have written it in style. Yeah, Bamboo Panda, yeah. That's the thing I hate about DC is that they make the same shit and it doesn't work. Marvel switches things up. It's not the same stuff. I hate when people say that shit too. When they're like, oh, Marvel just makes the same shit. Do they though? Do they? Because it's all different. Like, make no sense. It's like they're making literally how the comics are. You know, not everybody likes the same type of comic. There's different comics for different people. You know what I mean? It's preference. And that's what MCU does. They make different shows that some people might like, and it's your preference. I love it. So this show is going to hit. I think a lot of people are going to like this show because of the maturity tone, and that's what a lot of people feel like the Marvel hasn't been doing. And that a lot of people's fear is that, oh my God, you know, Marvel's not making really mature content. I'm worried when they do like the Daredevil series, Born Again, we have nothing to worry about. This show shows us that. For Daredevil, Born Again, for people that were worried, this show confirms that this shit's violent. I don't want to hear one person say that this show wasn't violent from this first episode. Are you freaking kidding me? Bullshit. What do you think will Kang recast? I think that Bamboo Panda I'm just gonna call you Bamboo instead of the Panda part, but just for short. I think Kang will be recasted. I think so because I don't know. I don't. The thing is that I'm glad Marvel is waiting for all the information to come out instead of just jumping the gun and just firing Jonathan Majors. I'm glad that they're kind of waiting for the information to come out. I think we've learned as a society, especially after the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp stuff, you shouldn't just outright try to cancel somebody until you and try to do all that until you know the actual hard facts. And I'm glad that Marvel has looked at what WB's stupid ass did with Johnny Depp and all that bullshit. It is now waiting. Disney is waiting to actually, and Marvel are waiting to hear the actual hard facts before they do anything, before they do any recasting. But I have a feeling that there's a big chance that they will recast. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Because at the end of the day, we have to remember, Marvel was smart about this because there's different variants. Kang has different variants. If they recast Kang, Kang can look like somebody else. You see what I'm saying? This was smart, them opening up the multiverse way back when, because it's in a way it's like I think they thought ahead with this. Opening up the multiverse means that no one has to look like the same, different variants. Variants don't have to look like the same character. I like that, especially Kang. So Kang could just look like anybody else that's put in the MCU, where it's like, for instance, I'm trying to think of somebody. Captain Marvel wasn't Captain. You see what I'm saying? Like you could switch it up. I'm glad. So I'm not too worried about it. There's a chance that most definitely he'll probably will be recasted. I don't know. I'm just sitting back chilling. I'm even letting it play out. I don't know. We won't know until we have the hard facts of if what Jonathan Majors was accused of doing is actually true or not. We really don't know. I don't know. I'm not in the courtroom, but I'm just chilling, waiting. If he didn't do it, I think Marvel will keep him. If that news comes out that he didn't do it, if he did do it, I think he'll be recast. I don't know. Even there are other variants. What about same faces, uncouncil of Kangs? Honestly, you can uncouncil the Kang. You honestly could, because in reality, they could just say that, like, they could undo that. They could, or they could just be like, oh, that's just one council. There's other councils that look like this. You know what I mean? They could do that. Nothing is set in stone, and I like that, because anything that Marvel wants to do that they could do, and they can make a bounce back. People want to see the downfall of Marvel. People like that are weird, in my personal opinion, because in reality, that's never going to happen. And people think that if they have to recast, it's the downfall. No, it isn't, because we opened up the multiverse. There's different variants of people. Guess what? Loki. Not every Loki looked like Tom Hiddleston. We had I don't know why I'm blanking on her name, but we had Sylvie, we had Kid Loki, we had older Loki. You see what I'm saying? Variants, and Kang has variants. They don't all have to look like him. That was just one council of Kangs that looked like him. There could be other councils that don't, of different variants that don't look like Kang, but they're Kang. We don't, you see what I'm saying? You never know. Even in the comics, all the Kangs don't look like Kang. See what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. I'm chilling. But yeah, like I said, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody that was in the stream. It means a lot to me. I'm definitely want to say thank you to everybody that liked the stream, and for everybody that's been new here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining my watch party. This was a big turnout. We had a lot of engagement in the chat. I met a lot of new people. Thank you so much for everybody that, again, that's new here, that liked the stream, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, hopefully I'll see a lot of you guys back here next week, because like I said, it's going to start at 2 a.m. Eastern time next week, next Wednesday. And let's just keep up the momentum. Like, definitely, again, here, if for everybody that's new here, still in the stream, and if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you guys could subscribe to the channel, put in notifications, like the stream. You know, my goal is trying to get to 800 subscribers. That's the goal right now. Right now, I'm at like 707, I think. I'm almost to 800. The goal is to get to 800. Initially, by the end of this year, I want to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I know we can do that. Good night, Otto. Thanks again for coming in. AK, is it done? Yes. AK, yes, it is done. Marvel Secret Invasion episode 1. We just got done. Definitely let me know whenever you end up watching it. AK, what you thought about it. I'm really curious to know. Is the stream done? Yes, I think. Well, actually, no. I think I might stay on here for a little bit longer. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just want to say thank you to everybody. That I'm just doing my thank yous, of course, because you guys mean a lot to me. Every single one of you, even the new ones that came in the stream, you mean a lot to me. It really, showing me some love, coming in the stream, it means a lot. I thank you so much. I loved it. 9 out of 10. That's what's up, AK. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad. Like I said, guys, there's so much more that could happen in this series. This was only episode 1. Could you imagine what these next couple of episodes are going to be like? I'm really hoping that they keep up the momentum, and they really can give us some more shocks, and you know what I mean, and oh my god moments for the rest of the series. I'm excited to watch people's reactions later too. And guys, like I said, if you haven't done so already, please definitely go subscribe to my Patreon. Like I said, it's only $5 a month. I'm going to be starting doing a lot more stuff over on the Patreon. My reaction for Marvel Secret Invasion, with me sharing my screen and my layout that I have all set up for when I do Patreon, it's really cool. Definitely, like I said, go check it out. Like I said, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers on Patreon. And like I said, this is only the beginning. Like, we have so many more Marvel series coming out. I'm going to be doing Echo on here. I'm going to be doing... You're not going to want to miss Loki. Simple as that. So definitely, like I said, please go subscribe to my Patreon. Not only that, I will be doing a reaction for Across the Spider-Verse. Once I get it on DVD, I will be doing a reaction. Like I said, I've already seen it twice. I'm still going to do a reaction. And I'm planning on doing some other stuff over on the Patreon as well. I actually want to start doing, like, cosplay stuff eventually, like my Spider-Man cosplays. I'm starting to get a lot more cosplays for Spider-Man. I want to do like reviews and unboxings for all that stuff on there. And I might add that to the $10 tier. I want to do like just video reactions to like for funny videos. I want to start doing reactions over on the $5 and $10 tier. Like, I want to start doing more stuff over on Patreon. So like I said, guys, it's definitely worth it. For $5 a month, you get movie reactions and TV series reactions. I have like over 70 something worth of content, I think, right now over on my Patreon for like Star Wars stuff, for Marvel stuff, and for stuff in general. Just go check it out, guys. It's a good deal. Please go check it out. My favorite scenes from Across the Spider-Verse was the scene when Miles said, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing," and blasted him. Love that sequence, AK. That's my favorite sequence. He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing." Fire. So cool. You should play Spider-Man 2 with Miles cosplay. AK, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny what you just said, because I made a post a while ago alluding. I'm not gonna confirm or deny, but you might be onto something, AK. You might be onto something. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my gaming channel at HeroVerse Gaming, it's in my channels. When you scroll past playlist, it's on channels. It's on my recommended channels. When I get to Miles Morales, the game, I'm playing through Spider-Man Remastered right now. There's something special for when I play Spider-Man Miles Morales. So stay tuned. Go subscribe to my gaming channel at HeroVerse Gaming. Not only that, but when Spider-Man 2 comes out, you best believe I'm doing a live stream. If it comes out, I'm doing an all-nighter. If it comes out at night, I'm playing it all night. That's what I'm doing. If it comes out during the day, I'm playing it all day. That's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to be doing a playthrough of the game. So look forward to that. Not only that, but I got the collector's edition of Spider-Man 2 PS5. The collector's edition that was like $230. So with the big Venom, the big giant Venom statue, with the Steelbook, I'm going to be doing an unboxing too. I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I'm going to be doing all that's my sister. I'm going to be doing an all-nighter or all-dayer playing Spider-Man 2. So stay tuned for that. Go subscribe to my gaming channel if you haven't done so already. I can't believe the SpiderVerse done a better job at the multiverse than MCU. Okay, AK, I don't know if I can agree with you with that. I don't know if I can agree, personally. Because like I said, the way the MCU did the multiverse, I thought was good. See what I'm saying? It's nostalgia factor on the way they did the multiverse and Across the Spider-Verse. There was a lot of references to our past Spider-Man and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The MCU is bringing in totally different characters that a lot of people... Mind you, I think it's also the fact that we think that is because a lot of Spider-Man we know, and it's a lot of this nostalgia Easter egg stuff. Now, these are new characters, a lot of new characters that they did in Multiverse of Madness that they brought in. They brought in a lot of new characters. And even with the multiverse that they're doing now, they have still yet to scratch the surface on a lot of characters that we still have yet to see. So I think in a way we do need to chill out, because in a way this is something that we build up over time with the multiverse. There's still a lot more stuff that we have yet to see, meaning Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars. That's when shit's about to pop off with the multiverse. So we all gotta chill, sit back, chill out. I do think Across the Spider-Verse did an amazing job with their Spider-Verse. I do think that. But I will admit, Loki had a good multiverse, but DSD, is it, I forget, Disney, I don't know what that, DSD, I don't know what DSD stands for. Let me know. Or DS2 was Doctor Strange 2. Okay, yeah, was Doctor Strange 2 was a mediocre multiverse movie? I don't think so. I like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I don't think so. I don't know why people think that. It's not bad. That one gets way too hated. Way too hated. Sam Raimi did a good job with that movie. I thought he did. I think people, I don't know what people, I don't know what everybody expected from that movie, because it gave us the multiverse. It gave us some multiverse stuff in there. And I don't know what people, probably if like Andrew and Toby popped up, people would think otherwise. But like, because at that point that is nostalgia. But they gave us a lot of nostalgia. They gave us Professor X. They gave us John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic. They gave us a lot of cool characters. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what people's problem is with it. Maybe I can kind of agree with people saying that they didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. But even that gets a lot of hate. I feel like in a way it could have been darker, Thor: Love and Thunder, but it wasn't terrible what people say about that movie. I think people like to overhate. That's the new thing with Marvel fans, is a lot of people like to overhate, personally, in my opinion. I don't know what it is. I just feel like people like to overhate. You know what I mean? People don't have to like things, but I feel like people overhate, because I feel like that's the new trend with people, you know what I mean? I like it as a Sam Raimi movie. Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree. So there was a lot of cheesy stuff in there, that's for sure. But that's just Sam Raimi's thing, and I felt like in a way that's why one of the reasons why I liked it is because it reminded me of like, oh, like this is something different. You know what I mean? This is like Sam Raimi being put back on the saddle. You know what I mean? After he hasn't filmed in all these years, I enjoyed it. I mean, weirdly enough, like I have yet to own it because because of Disney Plus, but I'm slowly starting to like get a lot of Marvel movies that I haven't bought yet on DVD. That's one of the movies I didn't do yet. I got a while ago. This was like months ago. I mean, might have been last year. When I got Wakanda Forever, I got the Steelbook of Thor: Love and Thunder. I still have yet to get Doctor Strange 2, and I still need to buy Eternals. Those are two movies I still need to get. I've yet to get Captain Marvel, which I think even that gets overhated, Captain Marvel. Because I watched it a while ago. I want to say it was probably last year. It's not as bad as you know what I mean, as people say it is. Because I remember when I watched it, the first time I watched it, I really liked it. And then I think I watched it like years later. I didn't like it as much. And then I watched it a while ago, and I was like, this isn't as bad as people are saying. It's not really that bad. It's just different. I think people... It's okay not to like everything, but like I think people like to really overhate. I don't think any Marvel project is as bad as a lot of DC projects, if I'm being honest. So I think every Marvel project that we've had so far was better than The Flash. I can tell you that right now, because that movie was just which that movie shouldn't have been but it was, and that dealt with the multiverse. And Multiverse of Madness was better. And it's sad when you think about it because Flash is a known character. And that movie still didn't do better than Doctor Strange 2. So that's how you know it's bad. It's still over at DC. But hey. What's your top 3 MCU trilogy? Captain America. Captain America is still the best trilogy in Marvel. And that might just be me as being biased because I'm a super huge Captain America fan, but I definitely think he has the best trilogy of movies. I definitely think so. I think adding on that with Anthony Mackie's Captain America movie, that's just adding on it, and that movie sounds pretty damn good. So that might make it even better. So fingers crossed on that. I really hope that he can make it even better, but we'll see. Mine is you said mine is Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. Don't even remind me of Dark World. I hate that. I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dark World. I wouldn't say I like despise it, but it's not my favorite. It's definitely low on the list probably. More than that Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, like I said, Thor: Love and Thunder isn't as bad as Dark World was. Yes, it delayed. Is Scar, or I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Is it Scar? Is it Scar, or I can't tell what that first letter is. But if it's cool, I kind of call you Scar. What do you mean? It says it's delayed, or it delayed. Wait a second. What do you mean it delayed? Let me. I'm gonna go to the internet and go. I'm gonna go on YouTube real quick because you're saying it's delayed. I just want to make sure that it's not delayed. I'm just okay. I don't see it being delayed as much. Is it delayed? Is that what you're saying? What it was? What delayed? If you don't mind me asking, like, is the episode delayed? Because no, the episode already happened. Scar, it already happened, or Iskar, because I guess I can't tell. I don't know what that first letter is. It might be an I, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, the episode already happened. It was a damn good episode. Definitely go watch it. If you want to, definitely pull up your Disney Plus. Because once I end the stream, or hell, you could just pull up Disney Plus right now and rewind the stream. and when I do the 3, 2, 1 countdown, you can watch it with me if you want to, or you can just go over in a couple of hours. I'm going to be posting my reaction up on Patreon for Marvel Secret Invasion, where I'm actually sharing the screen, because I can't share the screen here due to copyright, and I don't want to get strikes and get my channel, like, taken down. So definitely go check out my Patreon if you're interested in actually me sharing the screen with the volume and everything. It's only $5 a month. You get access to movie reactions and TV show reactions, and a lot more stuff is coming to Patreon. So definitely go check that out. Link in the description. It's in my link tree. Definitely go check it out. Cap 4 delayed. Deadpool 3 moved up. Thunderbolts delayed. Blade delayed. Fantastic Four delayed. Yeah. Kang Dynasty delayed. And Secret Wars delayed. Exactly, AK. Yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. I can't believe Deadpool got moved up. I mean, I'm not complaining. That should be very fun, especially because Hugh Jackman Wolverine's back. But I'm still excited to meet our new Wolverine. I'm gonna still stand by that. Like, I really want Taron Egerton still as our Wolverine. I don't think it's ever gonna happen now. A little bit. My hopes for that are kind of, are starting to fade due to the fact that things keep getting delayed. Due to the fact that we're also on a writer's strike right now, so even any new projects that Marvel wants to start can't happen. And yeah, it sucks. I can't wait for Comic-Con. Apparently, it's bigger than last year's one. I don't know. I'm a little bit disappointed because Marvel's not showing up to San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if you know that, AK, but it got confirmed. Marvel's not showing up. So I don't care about DC's panel. I can tell you that right now. I really don't care. Because the only project I really care about is Superman Legacy, but even then, I don't really care for the cast. I just don't want it to suck. That's the thing. I'm so tired of Superman being disappointing, like live action Superman projects sucking, where a part of me just, I don't know. I really need to see a first teaser trailer to get me really excited for that project, if that makes any sense. Because again, I don't know, they can, I don't know. The casting would be cool to know, but at the same time, I need to see it. I need to see the world. I need to see the acting actually being played out in a teaser trailer. Like, I need that. So, and all the other DC projects that I know James is doing, I don't care. And that was the problem when you first announced things for the, I think it's like Creatures and Monsters, or it's like Monsters and Gods and Monsters. That's the name of his shit going on right now for Phase 1. I don't care. So it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, San Diego Comic-Con, I feel like it's going to be a dud. I'm still going to cover it, of course, just in any case any Marvel shit comes out. I don't think it will. But just in case, I definitely want to cover it. It's like in July, I think, if I'm correct. You say? Balin from Ahsoka died, unfortunately. Balin? Wait a second. Who? I'm gonna search this person's name up. Oh, this dude. He died? The dude that's playing Balin? Played by Ray Stevenson? Who confirmed that Marvel is not attending Comic-Con? Oh, it was, I think it was the Cosmic Wonder. But yeah, Marvel's not showing up. It's all over. I think it was on Twitter too. Here, I can actually make sure just for you real quick. Let me go to my subscribers thing. It might have been also Everything Always that confirmed it too. I'm actually gonna go. Yeah. Breaking. Marvel Studios skipping Hall H San Diego Comic-Con 2020. Yeah, 2023. Yeah. At D23? Yeah, I don't know when D23 is, though. Because the fact that Marvel's skipping out on Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con is crazy to me. This is probably the first year that they've done that. Oh, it's in September. Jeez. May, June, July, August. That's a while. We're going to be waiting for that. But that's before Spider-Man release. Spider-Man releases in October. So, I guess. I will be covering that, though, just in case I think we'll get something with Marvel then. Probably by then. I just want to say thank you. I know probably not everybody is in here that's subscribed, but right now we're at 710 subscribers. I want to say thank you to everybody that did subscribe. It means a lot to me. Because I want to say before we were at 707, so we got like 3 subscribers. I just want to say thank you. It means a lot to me. And for everybody that's still in here, or for everybody that's going to come and stumble upon this stream, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I will be back here next Wednesday at 2 a.m. Eastern Time for episode 2 of Secret Invasion. But yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really hoping that they'll show something at SDCC or D23. So let's hope so. They skipped Comic-Con 2015 and 2018. Oh, really? They did? Shit. I didn't know that. Well, let's hope we get some, I hope we get things moving, because it does suck when this stuff happens. I feel like Marvel especially has been getting in a way, is like just postponing project after project, and it doesn't look good, but it's not their fault. They don't want to do that. It's just things keep happening. Like the writer's strike, we did not know that was going to happen. That the pandemic, we didn't know it was going to happen. Like, in a way, it's like it's not their fault. But when it comes to James is writing everything a lot by himself. So it's like there is no postponing for him because he's writing everything himself. When you're a head of a company, or one of the heads of the company, and you're writing all the projects, you don't need to postpone everything. So people can't even make that argument saying, oh, well, DC's not having this problem. Well, it's because James writing everything. You know what I mean? It's like, of course, that things are working smoothly like that. But you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean things are going to be good when one person is writing everything. They changed Secret Invasion date from Thursday to Wednesday. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I prefer it Wednesdays, personally. Because I got nothing on Wednesdays, so works out. And She-Hulk was on Wednesdays. They used to do the Thursday thing, I think, but then they started doing Wednesdays. I think the first show they started doing Wednesdays with was, can't remember what show did it first, but yeah, I don't mind it. It's nice. I'm actually gonna go up on Patreon and upload this video right now. AK, I want your opinion though, real quick. Apparently the Actors Guild of America strikes on July 1st because they made a deal with the Directors Guild of America to not strike this year. Okay. Well, AK, I have a question for you. So, should I, because I kind of did my review in here, should I kind of just put on, like, update my title and say live watch party / spoiler review. Should I do that? Or should I splice it and put my spoiler review separate? I'm really curious to know. Which should I do? I don't know. I personally don't know what I should do. Yes, what? Like, yes, I should splice it, or yes, I should just update the title of this watch party. First one. Oh, okay. All right, I'll update the title. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna upload the video to Patreon. My reaction. I'm really hoping I hit my goal. That's the goal. I really want to hit 100 subscribers, 100 subscribers on Patreon. That's the goal. I want to do that before the end of this year. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm really hoping we can do that. Videos. Why are you popping up? What the heck? Let me. There we go. Cool. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Canva. Apparently the WGA stopped striking on July 1st. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I would really want, I just want things to work out. You know what I mean? I want things to work out with everybody, directors, writers. I want people to get what they deserve being paid. And I just want things to just, people to make movies, people to make shows, you know what I mean? I just want it. But at the same time, if this needs to happen, it needs to happen. I just, it's one of those things where it's like, it just sucks though. For us that like to watch movies and shows, it sucks. But you know what I mean? If things need to happen like this, it's for people to get paid what they should be getting paid, things happen. But let's just hope, you know what I mean? Exactly. It's not hard to pay the writers. I mean, without writers, we wouldn't have any of this. Writers make things happen. Without writers, we don't get shows, we don't get movies. They're very important, and they're not getting paid. It shouldn't be going on for this long. It's very weird that it is going on for this long. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if he was arrested or not. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the Jonathan Major stuff. I've just kind of just stepped back and kind of just letting things play out. I really don't know. The whole situation is just, it's sad. If it is true, it's very sad that someone you think that was this nice, awesome dude, if he did what he did, assaulting that woman, it's not okay. It's really messed up, and it's just sad. I really don't know. I've kind of just, I don't know. I haven't really heard anything about it either, because I've just been in my own element, been worried about my own things. But yeah, I really don't know. I've been seeing people post stuff, but like I haven't really been diving deep into it, because it's just a sad situation. I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, AK, I did hear about that. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is happening. I really don't. And I don't know. I'm telling you, it's like Marvel can't catch a break. Shit's really weird that this stuff is happening. You know what I mean? Actually, I gotta put away. I'm putting away my comic books real quick because I have them out. I'm gonna put them away. I need to put these on display. That's what I need to do. I have so many comic books that need to be put on display. It's not even funny. What was the name of this episode? I forget. I don't even know. What's my? I'm not gonna swipe. I'm not gonna swipe up. Let me go here. Where? Probably right here. Come on, load. Oh, I think it will. I think Secret Wars will be in 2 parts because that movie's gonna be huge. I think I think Kang Dynasty might be 1 part, probably. I would assume, but it's like in the same. It's like almost it would be in 3 parts if that makes any sense because Kang Dynasty is gonna be a big part of Secret Wars. So I think that's gonna be like part 1, part 2, part 3 if that makes sense. But they're not gonna be called part. So almost like Endgame and Infinity War, they were their own movies, but they tied into each thing, but they weren't part 1, part 2. See what I'm saying? Like, Resurrection. What do you mean by resurrection? Oh, that was the name of the title. Is anyone here? I think it's just I know it says 2 people are on here, but it might just be me and you. I'm not quite sure. I know that you're the only one talking out in the chat though. The Secret Wars trilogy. Was Resurrection the name of the episode for Secret Invasion? Because if it was, I'm gonna put because I'm trying to figure out the name of the episode. Okay, so Resurrection was the name of the first episode. Okay, cool. All right, sick. It makes sense too. It would be called that. Okay. RESSURECTION. Okay, cool. Cool. I think that Secret Wars Part 2 will be called Avengers Forever. That would be fire. That would be cool. Avengers Forever. That'd be cool. Maria Hill died. AK, do you want me to tell you? Because if you didn't hear that part, I won't say anything. But if you do, I might say something. I'm gonna leave it up to you on that one. Because as far as I know, dang it. Disney doing the Netflix thing, and I watched that part. Yeah, yeah. Then you know, yeah, Maria Hill is dead. Yeah, which I can't even grasp that they did that. That's what makes me think that anybody can go. If she died, Maria Hill, she's an OG, people gotta put some respect on her. Died. Fury's right hand gone, which that was sad. You know what I mean? That's sad. I still can't believe. I just, part of me doesn't want to believe it, if that makes any sense. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, shit. I just was not expecting they'd kill her off, especially so soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get over that. It's crazy. Kingpin would be a fire villain as the mayor for Spider-Man 4. Yeah, Kingpin would be. I mean, we know he's supposed to become mayor in Daredevil, so I mean, there's a huge chance that he might be the villain of Spider-Man 4. If that makes any sense, because I mean, if you're the mayor, there's no way Spider-Man doesn't know what he's doing. So, I think Spider-Man 4 might be like maybe, you know, Spider-Man versus Kingpin, maybe. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how Daredevil's gonna turn out. Like, I don't know if Daredevil's gonna like if it's gonna be a thing where like he takes down Kingpin, he's not the mayor anymore, or he is the mayor and we get Spider-Man 4 and like Daredevil wants Spider-Man to help him or something like that. I don't even know, but it's gonna be interesting. Maria Hill here since the OG of the first Avengers movie. Exactly. Like, Maria Hill she's an OG. And the fact that they killed her tells me that they just don't give an F, and that's them telling us, hey, we can kill anybody in this show if we want to. Which I guess in a way, it's good that they're not afraid to do that, but to keep us on our feet, to let us know that anybody can go, no one's safe. But we'll see what next week does, that's for sure. Spidey and Daredevil team up to defeat Kingpin. That would be fire. Like I said, that would be that's such a callback to the 90s, you know, cartoon too. Like seeing Spider-Man and Daredevil work together to go after Kingpin. is just very 90s cartoon Spider-Man, which I think that's what everybody really wants. That's the one team up that everybody wants to see, is Charlie Cox's Daredevil and Tom Holland's Spider-Man work together. That'd be fire. So, I don't know. Honestly, we'll just honestly have to wait to see what they'll do, but it would be sick though. They didn't hold back like Infinity War for Secret Invasion. Yeah, yeah, they did not hold back at all in this. They really didn't, and that's one of the things I really liked about this episode, is that they didn't hold back. Let's see, I gotta move this. Let me. I guess I can move this out of the way completely because I don't need it anymore. I can go over there. Just can come down. Just get that over. What's everybody's plans today? I'm really curious to know. What's everybody's time right now? Like, everybody's time. Is it morning for you? Is it? Let me know. Tom Holland set photo for Cap 4. Oh, like Daredevil and Spider-Man, like that's his set photo, dude. That would be fire. If they released that photo, I'd flip out. I'd have to make a straight up video talking about that. If they released that photo, I think the internet would break. Honestly, that's all anybody would be talking about if that broke out. I'm talking Tom Holland in that classic nice ass Spider-Man costume at the end of No Way Home, with Charlie Cox's, Daredevil in that yellow and red costume, or even a new variation of the Daredevil costume too. If they change it, that would be clean. Oh, it's afternoon for you right now, AK. Okay, cool. I'm glad that you're in here, AK, too, because the other live streams that I remember you told me for the Spider-Man live streams that it's like late. It's like late for you, so that's why you weren't able to get in them. But I'm really glad that since we're kind of doing these again, that you're able to get in here. So it's cool. I'm glad. Just gonna tilt that because that. What comics did you read and what would you rate them? The comics, I don't know if you were here earlier. Let me know. Actually, I'll just bring it on. I read the new issue of Secret Invasion. That's what I read. I have all the issues of the line of Secret Invasion, and this is the new issue stuff too, of Secret Invasion. These are good. This is a good storyline too, because I said earlier in the stream, there's all like they've done Secret Invasion a couple of times, like that's the thing, and it's like different, but it still has the same tone of like, okay, it's a secret invasion and they have to stop it. definitely like how, like, I explained, saying that, like, people can't get angry at MCU's version of Secret Invasion because there's always a different variation of Secret Invasion, because they always do different tellings of Secret Invasion in the comics. I definitely like this version of Secret Invasion, though. It's good. So definitely check it out at your comic book shop. If they might still have the issues, back issues, maybe like, because there's usually, like, they have a couple of like a couple copies of a run of, like, an issue. They'll have, like, a couple of copies. Sometimes if you don't get that run right away of that issue, or of that issue right away of the run of the Secret Invasion, sometimes that, you have to wait until they get the graphic novel, or they'll have all of the issues of that run in one book. I had to do that for Devil's Reign, unfortunately, because, like, I didn't get the issues, like, or that certain issue when it came out and it sold out. So I had to eventually just wait until the graphic novel came out with all the issues in it, and that's how I was able to finish that line. So better Marvel, DC, Star Wars. For me, Marvel, second Star Wars, third DC. I agree with what you just said. I agree. For Spidey, you should do a play party on the gaming channel. When you mean play party, I'm curious. Like, what do you mean? We don't have a comic shop in Australia. Do you have a Barnes and Nobles? Because if you have a Barnes and Nobles, they'll probably have the graphic novel with each issue of the new Secret Invasion in the book. They'll probably have it, and it would be the complete issue, which each book in the graphic novel. That's why I love Barnes and Nobles too, because they'll come in the clutch. So I think you should have a Barnes and Nobles, if I'm correct. I think that's a global thing, if I'm correct, but. And this issue is made. The writer is. I don't know. Yeah, if you just look up Secret Invasion, I think, if I'm correct, this came out this year. 2023, I think you'll find it. Play party is when you play it with the chat. When you say play it with the chat, do you mean, like, everybody plays it on their thing? Like, everybody plays it, like, on their own console while we're playing? Because I'm playing through it on my gaming channel. Like, I'm playing through it. So technically speaking, you could actually, if you wanted to, play it with me while I'm playing it. Technically. I'll have to check it out. Time runs out in Secret Wars comic, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check out that run. I'll have to check it out. I wonder. Hey, let me look at it. Let me look this up real quick. Still don't have a PS5. You'll get one eventually. They're starting to become a common thing. I think you'll get one eventually. So one. I'm trying to figure out a way to. AK, what's your plan today? What have you done anything today in the afternoon? Have you done anything? What's your dream sub goal above 1,000 subs? It is 1 million. Is it 1 million? Yeah, I would love to. I would love to eventually, like, I don't know. I really want to be known. I really. That's one of the main goals I have. Is I really want to be known, and by like especially known for me spreading my message of spreading love, positivity, and motivation. Like that. That's the goal. Like I want people to know that, you know, that's the way you should be living your life, is spreading love, positivity, and motivation. But not only that, the main thing is we should all motivate each other to be better, do better, and also motivate each other to follow our dreams. Like that's the main thing I really want to be known for. And also I want to be known for, like, anybody can follow their dream. And this is my dream, is making content and, you know, achieving greatness. Like one of my main goals is I would love to be on the red carpet one day, interviewing people, whether it be TV shows, movies, whatever. Like I really want to be, like, out there influencing and doing all those things. You know what I mean? Like being at red carpets and doing all that, like being invited to red carpets and stuff. That's what I really want to be doing. And eventually one day I'll get there. And I'm really hoping, like, it makes me happy each and every day when people find my channel and we can all come together and talk about things that we love, and it being a peaceful place where we can talk about things that we love without anybody, like, you know, just being, yeah, like a peaceful place where, like, we're not being made fun of for the things that we love, or we can all be together and just, you know, just talk about whatever, whether it not even be things that we love, but just talk about, like, how, like, talk to each other, like, civilly about, like, oh, how was your day and stuff like that. Like that's what I want this place to be. So not much besides high school. Well, how was school? Was it good? Was it not good? Let me know. Ace will get Secret Invasion in July, and I hope to get a second Marvel's trailer for Secret Invasion, after Secret Invasion. Yeah, that'd be nice. 160 million subs, yeah. That's crazy. Alright, guys, I'm actually going to end the stream now because I didn't realize what time it is. It's actually 5:05 a.m., so I definitely got to go to bed soon. I'm actually going to finish uploading my Patreon video, and then that will be up for anybody that's interested and want to go check out my Patreon. Like I said, it's down in the description of my stream. If you click it, it'll take you straight to my link tree, and then you can click the Patreon logo, and it takes you straight to my Patreon. Like I said, guys, it's definitely worth a checkout. And there actually, once you go over to my Patreon, you can actually watch like the first couple of minutes of probably Secret Invasion if you're interested. And if you're interested in any of the content I got there, definitely, like I said, I recommend subscribing to the channel. Like I said, it's only $5 a month. It's definitely worth it with all the content that you get. And there's only more coming on the way. But like I said, I want to say thank you for everybody that was here tonight in the stream. And I'm excited to come back here next Wednesday at 2 a.m. Eastern Time to do the thing all over again. Hey, ain't even the highest YouTuber. Yeah, I know. Which is crazy, AK. But alrighty, guys. I want everybody to have a nice night or a nice day, depending on what time it is for you. As always, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday for episode 2 of Secret Invasion. Peace.